In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can create contact groups and how you can import the contacts. In the last video, I teach you how you can connect your WhatsApp account with SMSrush. So import contacts. So this is very important to learn. You can read the documentation here, how to import contacts in SMSrush. You can do that. You can read that if you want to. Because these are screenshots are available every step in details, but in this video I will practically show you how you can do that. So to import contacts, you simply need to go to the contact section in the left sidebar menu. Here you can see contacts. So there are three options: save, groups, and unsubscribe. So the first step to import contacts, you need at least one group in your account. So first of all, let's go to groups. So in that way you can or we can create different groups or list of customers. So we import contacts to that specific groups. So in that way you can manage your contacts. So let's say in this video I will teach you how you can create groups. Click on add group and give it a name. So in this video I will create a group name Singapore, because I'm going to do marketing for the Singapore clients. So I have created just one group, and I will teach you how we can create multiple groups and why we do that. So Singapore is a country name, so I just created this group with the name Singapore. I'm going to create another group, and that's gonna be Singapore real estate. So I will create another group with the name real estate. What I'm doing here, I'm creating customer segmentation. So I will import the contacts of Singapore, and these are the real estate agents. So I have collected these leads. I will manage contacts on a different segmentation basis. First of all, these customers are from the Singapore, so these are from the Singapore. I will import that list, and I can do that in just one go. And how we can do that, I will teach you in this course. And remember that every group has an ID, a unique ID, group ID, and you can use that ID in your Excel file to import the contacts. So remember that. So these are the IDs for my three groups. Singapore group has a 190, Singapore real estate has a 191, and real estate group has 192. So after creating these groups, what you can do, you can simply go to saved. In here you can see your saved contacts. So these are the demo contacts that we created. These are the demo contacts that I imported, and these are added to the group one, demo one. But no, I have put in multiple groups, and if you want you can add customers one by one by simply click on add contacts. So here you need to add a name of your customer, the phone number of your customer, with the country code, remember that, with a plus sign, country code and the phone number, and then select the group, because you need to select at least one group to import the contacts. Or if you want to add any contact to the multiple groups, you can select that as well. You can do that from here. And if you want to import contact in bulk and you have an Excel file, so remember that it is a simply Excel file, not CSV file. So click on import from here, and if you want to download the sample file, you can simply click on, like, we have a dark theme, so we'll work on it. So simply click on download. So when you click on download, a sample file will be downloaded. We can open that file. So that Excel file has been downloaded, and you can see that in the first column. So this is the format that you need to create if you want to import contacts in bulk. So the first column should be phone. So these are the headers, so you make sure you use the same headers like phone, groups, and name. So these are the three columns that are used to import the contacts. In the first column you need to add the phone number with the plus sign. So remember that, with the plus sign, country code, and add the phone number. And then groups, so these are the group IDs. If you remember, I mentioned here. So go to groups. So every group has an ID, and if you want to add one contact into multiple groups, you can simply use those group IDs separated by commas, insert here in this second column. And these are the name of your customers. So in that way, whenever you're going to import the contacts, you can do that. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I have created a file and how we can do that. Before importing contacts, there are a few things that you need to keep in your mind while creating a list. So while creating your contact list, so make sure all three columns that you're going to use for importing contacts, these are formatted as plain text. So like I have selected all the three columns, go to format, go to numbers and use it as a plain text format. And the next thing that you need to keep in mind, the first row, the headers of this file, like the phone number, groups or name, these must be in small letters. And start, you can see even though not started with the capital letters, so these must be started with a small letter. So the other thing that you need to keep in your mind, and this is very important point, that at one time you can only create contacts or you can only import contacts for one country. That means, let's say if I'm importing contacts for the USA, then at one time in my file there must be only contacts for the USA. And if there are multiple contacts, you need to filter the contacts on a country basis and then you can import one by one. So what I mean is that by default my profile, I can go to my profile in settings and you can see here in my profile I have set my country as a USA, but right now I am going to import contacts for the Singapore, right? And I use the Singapore format in my file. What I have to do is I need to update the country here, yeah, under my profile to Singapore. And there is a reason for that, because this system validate the phone numbers on the basis of a country that use a format for the phone numbers. So if you are importing contacts for another country and any default country has set in your profile, that's the different, the country code will be added automatically for that specific country that is defined for your profile. So this is very important, so you need to update your country under your profile and then you can import contacts for that specific country. Once the country has updated, so once the file is formatted, simply go to files, click on download and use as a Microsoft Excel file. So you simply need to use Microsoft Excel file, click on download and your file will be downloaded. Now simply go back to SMSrush, and what you need to do is simply go to the save section, click on import and click on choose file. So select the file and click on open and then click on submit. I imported the contacts and the contacts has been imported, so you can see here. That's it for now. Thank you so much. See you in another video.